Trying not to be like typical black folks being late. Anyway, for some of you that are tuning in and joining in right now, hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to the channel. You know you're watching Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys for taking your time out of your day to view this content. Give the video a thumbs up. If you're on your phone, double tap the screen. That will give the video a thumbs up as well, okay? So usually around this time, I just do a little lollygag and filibustering before we get into the main subject. It allows people to come into the chat. It's like gathering into an assembly or something like that. So usually I start at the 3-minute mark, which I probably do, and I do not know because once YouTube notifies you guys and most of you get in here, I might just jump right in on the subject. But if you're watching this right now, as of tomorrow, that will be May the 19th, you might as well skip ahead to the 3-minute mark. So just let you know that, FYI. But again, I advise all of you, like I always do with other things as well, regarding my channels, is to double check and make sure that you still are subscribed to the channel. So make sure you do that. I'm on Twitter or X as The Real Ty Smith, okay? People get that mixed up. Again, my handle for Twitter or X is The Real Ty Smith. Modern Renaissance Man for Instagram, with the O being a 0 in modern. Again, Modern Renaissance Man on Instagram, the O in modern is a 0. The same goes for TikTok, okay? And the same goes for, I think that's it, but I'm also Modern Renaissance Man on Rumble. You can find me on there as well. So I think I covered all the platforms. So anyway, you guys all see the title of this video. You mind flipping that light up if you about to go upstairs? Flip that up. You need to. Woo! Yeah, turn it back off. No, you good. Yeah, super bright, didn't it? I'm gonna turn this off real quick. There we go. Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna get ready to just go ahead and hop right on into this so we can get on this subject here. Okay, so let me see who all is in here right now, because it's not showing me the chat right now. YouTube is funny like that. Anyway, if you guys do not know and you have not seen it, okay, Amgel Reese was fouled by Caitlyn Clark, right? And guys, I could show you guys the video, but y'all can go and watch it. The whole purpose of doing this video is to bring some light to this nonsense. If you go and watch the video, Amgel Reese got a rebound. Amgel Reese had an open shot after the rebound. Caitlyn Clark intentionally fouled Reese. Reese goes falling, like it was like an obvious flop. Reese goes flopping to the ground. She gets up and act like she was getting ready to get in Caitlyn Clark's face. And to be quite honest with you, just like a really good basketball player with fair control or decent control, Caitlyn Clark didn't even do anything. Caitlyn Clark just turned around, started walking off. Amgel Reese started doing all this yelling. Oh, you stupid, you craziest H, all of this and that and the third. They upgraded it to a flagrant foul. And guys, this is why people don't watch the WNBA. This is why no one watches the WNBA. If you go back and watch that, if that wasn't one of the most petty fouls you could have seen, I've seen harder fouls than that. So anyway, she goes for the ball, kind of hit Reese's arm. Reese flops all in the air, falls on the ground, gets up, act like she's about to go get in Caitlyn Clark's face. Her teammates holding her, whatever like that. Caitlyn Clark didn't even notice it. Caitlyn Clark just kept on walking. And Reese started talking trash, cussing at her, calling her crazy this, whatever like that. Ladies and gentlemen, how in the world did this turn into a race issue? How did this turn into a race issue? Oh, Caitlyn Clark is a white girl. She had it out for Amgel Reese. She targeted Amgel Reese. She wanted to just go out there and just do this, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then here's the deal. Just like most fans do, like they do to LeBron James, LaFlop James, they would boo LeBron James when they see the LeBron James flop. The fans are talking trash to the opposing team. That's what you do. That's what happens. I play ball, folks. And that's what the opposing team do. They would talk trash to us. The fans would. And guess what? Sometimes we would talk trash right back to the fans. So guess what ends up happening? Amgel Reese got fouled. Caitlyn Clark did a smart play because she said, I'd rather foul her, have her go to the free throw line, have a chance of missing the free throws, which Amgel Reese did, rather than giving her an open shot to score 2 points. Caitlyn Clark then blew Amgel Reese them out the water. Beat them by like, I think 30-some points, if I'm not mistaken. Blew them out of the water. So all of a sudden, because of that happening, some of you ignorant folks, some of you dumb black folks of a certain mindset. Yes, you heard me. I said some dumb folks of a certain mindset. You guys go on Twitter and going on YouTube and things like that, TikTok, and you post videos how, why aren't black women and black men standing up for Reese? Why ain't y'all standing up for Reese? Why aren't y'all, what you mean because stand up for her because of what? Because she got fouled? What do you see, that's what I'm saying. It becomes stupid when it's not even about basketball anymore. What do you mean all black men and black women should be getting on there and standing up and supporting Reese because she got fouled? Oh, you mean something that happens in every basketball game? God forbid a black woman gets fouled by a white woman. What are you talking about? That's where we are today. When it all comes down to it, let's just keep it real. I don't care what any of you guys say. And y'all, hey, this is arguable. The WNBA only, in my opinion, started to get some attention because solely of Caitlyn Clark. Let's just keep it 100% real. And people are mad about it, period. It has nothing to do with Caitlyn Clark being a white girl. It has something to do with Caitlyn Clark is bringing a skill into the WNBA that we have not seen before. Amgel Reese is not even good. Caitlyn Clark bringing like what? This girl scoring like what? Averaging like 20 points? And Amgel Reese averaging like what? 4? Now, I don't care how much DEI bullcrap they try to pull by putting Amgel Reese in McDonald's commercials and things like that. Amgel Reese is not that good. Compared to the other women in the WNBA, Amgel Reese, guys, she's not that good. Now, 2 different positions. Caitlyn Clark playing point guard. Amgel Reese playing what, a small forward. There are women in the WNBA right now that they would. Amgel Reese is nothing to these women in the WNBA. Amgel Reese came into the WNBA not even as a threat. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, let's take my guy, who I hope he's doing better now, Zion Williamson, right? Zion. When Zion came into the league, Zion came into the NBA as a threat. Zion Williams came into the NBA as a threat because the boy is a monster. Right? When LeBron James came into the NBA, it was like, well, he a high schooler. Oh, LeBron James came into the NBA and performing. Whether y'all like him or not, LeBron James came into the NBA and he was a threat. Reese coming into the WNBA, she was part of a championship team the year prior. Not last year, but the year before that, 2 years ago, LSU, she was part of a team that won a championship. But Reese coming to the NBA, it wasn't like they was like, oh, she gonna come in here, she gonna be a no. But when you got somebody like Caitlyn Clark, who is shooting with ridiculous range, we have not seen any shooting like that. And give the girl her props. Likewise, who do y'all know changed the game when it came to shooting in the NBA? Let's keep it real. Steph Curry. Steph Curry is another point guard who is solely known for the fact that the dude got a shot out of this world that we've never seen before. I remember people on the Bulls back in the 90s. Craig Hodges was a shooter. Well, Glenn Robinson was a three-point shooter. At one time, Jordan became a three-point shooter. But the number one shooter that I knew in my time in the NBA that was raining three-pointers was Ray Allen. Beautiful jump shot. Woo! I mean, Ray Allen had a jump shot at this world. It had to be perfectly set. I mean, the dude's jump shot on that three-pointer was out of this world. But then Steph Curry came along, and the three-point line did not exist in Steph Curry world. Steph Curry practiced on shots that nobody was practicing on. That line didn't exist to Steph Curry. And all of a sudden, he's splashing them. So guess what that did? It's going to make Steph Curry definitely in the Hall of Fame. If Steph Curry was not doing these three-point shooting like he did, if he did not finesse that shooting style, it's a good chance he would have went down the NBA as being like, a really good point guard. Not nothing real noticeable, but the fact that the dude three-point shot is out of this world is crazy. Him and Klay Thompson was killing it on the three-point, right? So check this out. You have a girl in Caitlyn Clark who is coming in, and in college, she was already making a name for herself. Splashing the three-pointers, coming off of a pick, splashing the three-pointer, doing a little smaller dribble, 2 little steps back, splashing the three-pointers from deep. Those girls would have to guard Caitlyn Clark the minute she crossed that line. Reese step onto the basketball court, they just see her as another small forward who might have a little bit of talent to her, but she wasn't looked at as being a major threat coming into the NBA, and she's not. So let me ask you guys this. If you go back and watch that video of Caitlyn Clark fouling Reese, right? Fouling Reese, it wasn't that hard. But when Alyssa, go look at last year when you look at Alyssa choke slammed Reese, had her up in the air, brought her down. Why didn't Reese jump up and get in her face? Why didn't Reese jump up and try to, you crazy B, hold me back, y'all. Why did she get in that girl's face? Why didn't she try to comfort that woman? Why she comfort Caitlyn Clark? Because she is, let's just keep it real. She's bitter and she's jealous that Caitlyn Clark, y'all can disagree all you want to. It's arguable. Caitlyn Clark is the face of the WNBA. I never watched one game. I'm lying. I might have watched one game. I wanted to see what my girl Leslie. Want to see what Leslie did. Want to see her dunk. That's about it. Otherwise, I never watched the WNBA. Caitlyn Clark, when they start talking about this three-point shooting girl in college, which I never watched women's basketball either. I wanted to see what they tie. This girl, she is crazy, dude. This girl can shoot the three-pointer, man. It's not. I'm like, okay, I know females in the college I know they can shoot. No, man, she's shooting like from deep, man. So I watched a few times. I'm like, oh wow, like it's crazy. So of course I wanted to see what Caitlyn Clark would do when she got to play with some elite athletes in the WNBA. Some girls that got some athleticism to them. I want to see what Caitlyn Clark would do when she get in the WNBA. What did Caitlyn Clark do when she got in the WNBA? Splashing. She taking all victims. She is splashing on everybody. And it's something to watch. She is bringing revenue to the WNBA. She is selling tickets. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Nobody is showing up to see Reese because she's not doing nothing extraordinary. Now, if Reese was somebody that coming down, wow, dunking on girls and everything like that, Reese would be everybody want to come and see this girl. I'm not talking about no base little wimpy doopy dunk. I'm talking about if she was coming down and completely just on girls. If Reese was like that, we would be watching the WNBA. It would be entertaining. You want to know why? Because people watch sports like that because we love let's keep it real, we love the aggressiveness that's behind these sports. We love to see these athletes compete at high levels. We love to see dunks. We love to see the physicality and everything behind that. We love that. We love the aggression we see with all that, right? The WNBA, let's keep it real, it does not offer that. It just don't. The WNBA does not offer that aggression that you see in men's basketball. Now, I'll tell y'all something. When Caitlyn Clark got into the WNBA and she started splashing those threes, bruh, say what you want to. Caitlyn Clark is the reason why people started watching the WNBA. Don't believe me? Look at the ratings of the WNBA before Caitlyn Clark got into it versus where they are right now. If you're watching this right now and you're on your phone, double tap your phone screen, right? Double tap your phone screen. It would give my video a thumbs up. If you're at home, don't forget on your computer, give the video a thumbs up. So now, here's the issue right here that I have. How did they turn this into a race issue? How is this a race thing? It's basketball. So now what? The issue now from now on is going to be that if a black WNBA player gets fouled by a white WNBA player, all of a sudden all black men and all black women all need to stand together and go and support that black WNBA player that got fouled. So, and when you say support, what do you mean support? By doing what? You go, girl. What? We have your back, Reese. We standing up for you, Reese. Oh, the fans are yelling. The fans were yelling racial slurs at us, and now the WNBA has to come out and make a statement because they're trying to stay woke. The WNBA releases statements. We do not tolerate any discrimination and racism in any form, and we're investigating. Investigating what? What fans are you going to investigate that yelled out any type of racial slurs? No one comes to the WNBA game, so what are you talking about? The thing should be mic'd up, right? All of a sudden, because Reese them got blown out of the water by Caitlyn Clark them, they got blown out by Indiana. They get blown out. All of a sudden, Reese, people yelling stuff in the crowd. People yelling stuff. They yelling racial slurs. Like, stop it. You're supposed to be a professional basketball player. And you letting the chats of the fans get you. You letting what the fans, come on now, let's keep it real. If you are an athlete, guys, we talk so much trash. It is absolutely, y'all have no idea. The amount of trash that we talked in basketball, the amount of trash that we talk in track and field, bruh, nobody cares what the fans are saying, really. I seen a video where somebody said, LeBron James, how does it feel being a punk AB? And people like, nope, kick that fan out. Are you serious? Now you can't call the NBA players them names? When I was going to these games and everything with the Cardinals with Dr. Beckman, shout out to my guy who's like a father to me, Dr. Beckman. You know what people would be yelling at these Cardinal games? People would be yelling at the goddamn pitcher and yelling at the hitter. You suck, such and such. They would yell all kinds of stuff. Strike out, you son of a bee. This is what the fan, it's part of the game. It's part of the entertainment. It's part of what makes it fun. Of course. And if that's the case, if you don't like being distracted and you can get taken out of your game, you don't want people getting in your head at these NBA games or WNBA games, why do they give the fans those things that they can beat together while you're on the free throw to try to distract you? Why they try to scream and yell and make noise while you're on the free throw to distract you so they can keep you from missing if you don't want anybody saying anything to you? This is what I'm talking about. We cannot get to a point in sports where it becomes so goddamn on soft where you get fined for talking. Somebody scores a shot, you won't even be able to cheer no more because what the NBA player feels or the WNBA player feels sad because how loud the crowd is cheering. How come whenever I'm going to the free throw, people start yelling boo? And we all know that ghosts are associated with boo. And most ghosts, when they're being portrayed, ghosts are white. They look like sheets. And we all know that ghosts that got sheets over their head, they look like the KKK. Therefore, it triggers my ancestral mitochondria to release energy to cause me to have PTSD, thinking that that's the KKK. Therefore, I can't shoot the basketball shot right. So I can't. I'm serious. I'm serious. That's where we are right now. People yelling racist stuff at me. Focus on your game and shut up. Seriously. The fans was yelling things at me. Focus on your game and shut up. That's it. There's no racism in this at all. Plain and simple, you, Reese, are jealous because Caitlyn Clark and her superstardom is overshadowing you and your eyelashes. Straight up. So anyway, folks, I don't have a whole lot more to say on this. I'm not going to bug y'all and keep on lollygagging on something like this when it's clear that this had nothing to do with race. No black people should be on here. We ought to have her back. Blah, 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 blah. You an athlete. You should be a little tougher than that. I mean, I get folks, if it was anybody else that fouled Reese, she wouldn't have any problem. Fouling and all that is part of the game. It's part of the game. There's no reason for any of you to jump on board. This is not about Reese. This is not about Caitlyn with a race thing. It's about athletes. It's about something that happens in the NBA. It's about something that is allowed in the NBA. Intentional foul, flagrant foul, regular foul, these are all things that are allowed in the NBA. That's why they have penalties if you do such a thing. And just like Caitlyn Clark said, she said, yeah, I fouled her. I did not want her to score an easy 2 points. I wanted to put her on the free throw line. Every basketball player knows that. Oh no, but she only did it because she don't like Reese, because Reese is a black woman and she know that Reese. Y'all, nobody's talking about Reese. I'm just keeping it real. Nobody's talking about Reese. Everybody's talking about Caitlyn Clark, because Caitlyn Clark is doing some extraordinary things when it comes to shooting. She will go down, and she would most likely, if she keeps going like she's going right now, Caitlyn Clark will go down in the Hall of Fame as being one of the most efficient, the most impressive shooters that we've ever seen amongst women, unless someone else comes along and outdo her as well. Plain and simple. So anyway, folks, you guys let me know what y'all think about this once this video ends by putting it in the comment section after this video. And just like I do all my videos, I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.